Anyway,
Is everyone back?
so yes, what are you doing? You're at the hideout.
I'm gonna call Carlos if he can get us cheap, fake, well not fake, but replacement license plate.
How are you calling him? Not from your hideout, obviously.
Yeah, there's no phones there. I guess I
No,
won't
it's a
then.
hideout.
I
You're
guess
off the grid.
I guess I'm gonna wait then. There's like not a whole lot to do.
Do we have a bus schedule so I know when I need to get going? Serious question.
Is there a bus schedule?
Yeah.
I'm not going to type it out, but sure, you have a bus schedule.
Okay. I peruse it.
Okay. You see buses arriving at times at places.
Cool.
There might not be a phone, but is there a phone book I can read?
No.
Alright, well, just be waiting then.
Why do you guys want to... Is there a book on insects?
I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, where are we? What are we doing?
In your hat out. We're
Cool.
hiding it out.
Sweet. I start digging into those rations.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to do in your hideout.
I get out my deck of cards.
Oh boy!
Ah, time to play, fellas.
Yeah, like we woke up super early, so we literally have to spend all day doing nothing.
We can hone in the card skills.
Let's gamble our money and
Amongst each other.
yeah.
Watch out, guys. I got 2 coins. The stakes are high.
I'm the dealer.
What?
Well, okay. It's going to be... What do you want to do? You have full control over your schedule.
It's just a bad idea for us to go in town right now. Like, that's the reality.
Yeah.
You have 8 p.m. Are you doing anything before 8 p.m.?
Well,
honestly, I don't think so.
Well, obviously I need to leave to get the bus, but yeah.
Okay, you're going to the bus at 8 p.m.
No.
I make bullets. Can I make bullets?
Sure.
What's the cost for bullets again? I forget.
Roll a willpower craft.
Ugh, that's a gross roll. All right. Oof, 2. I got a failed.
Well, you managed to make 1 bullet. Of your choice, it can be either ice or fire.
Oh, yeah, I can make fire bullets. I'll make a fire bullet, yeah.
All right.
What's the damage on the fire bullet? Do I know yet?
D4 wounds causes 1 round of burning damage.
Okay.
You also have 1 ice bullet currently.
Oh, man.
Don't hold them too close to one another.
Oh, no, you have... I'm
Neutralize
sorry, you have 12 rounds of ice.
Okay, that makes more sense. I had 12, and then you said 1. I was like, oh.
Sorry, I have this marked down
Darn.
differently.
Yeah, like, I don't have anything like that to prep, so...
Okay.
Cool. What's this random book in my inventory?
We all got a book from the ruins.
You don't know what it is.
I guess I look at it. I look at it.
It's a lot. It's written in a language you don't understand.
So
Quite
look
mysterious.
at it. I took one with pictures.
Mm-hmm. You did. I do have what your book is. If you ever want to get it interpreted or translated, I do actually have down what it is.
If anything, like I'll spend the time trying to work out what it means, but from my rolls, I probably
roll
won't
an
get anywhere.
intelligence linguistics check.
What's the skill for?
I think it's knowledge.
12.
Oh, well, you make some progress. It's going to be a long-term thing if you want to do this.
I mean, I've got time, so
like a multi-day thing. But I have marked down that
does anyone
you've
want
made
to
some
help?
progress.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll just keep working on it.
Yeah. It's just a long-term thing that you can work towards.
Yeah, we could probably spend like a day or two in here anyways. I mean, we got food.
It depends what will happen with the meeting, but in theory, it's very true.
All right, so Van, you've made it onto the bus. It costs 3 coins.
I pay it.
You get onto the bus. It's very smelly.
The best thing is that in my state, I wouldn't be able to pay for that bus ride.
That would have been funny.
And someone approaches you and says, "Do you know what the truth is about Bowser?"
No?
Bowser is actually Mario in a coat.
Oh.
In theory. Oh my god.
That makes a lot of sense.
He says, "But that's just a theory."
Oh no! No, that is the world.
Well,
I ignore him and sit down.
Good move.
He says, "How did you ever think? What if Mario was communist?" And he just keeps telling you crazy things. What if Luigi's been dead all along? Your whole bus ride.
Great.
Nice, you got a new contact.
Have you ever heard? Have you ever heard of this game called Five Nights at Freddy's?
it's pretty scary.
It's a pretty scary board game. Anyway, so eventually you make it to a bus stop, say a block or two away from the post office.
Mm-hmm.
It's reasonable.
I get off and make sure Crazy Guy isn't getting
How
off.
early? How early are you arriving?
Well, when does the bus get there?
Like, you want to get the closest bus to arriving there?
Yeah.
All right, so let's say 7:50.
Okay.
I know, Crazy Guy is not getting off the bus with you.
Good.
He begins to harass the bus driver with his theories.
A poor bus driver. We need to save him.
Okay.
Red's cow, go fire mode.
So I assume there's like police everywhere near the place.
Yeah. Like, as you approach, you see the whole area has been locked down.
Okay.
There's a light on inside. You know.
Okay.
You can see cops patrolling the area outside.
I'm going to get as close as I can without drawing suspicion and observe until 8 PM.
Go ahead and roll alertness perception. Or alertness covert, rather.
Okay. Just covert or stealth?
Covert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. 9.
Ooh.
Mm.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and roll the opposed check real quick. Okay. So you managed to keep a decent eye. No one really approaches you or anything. And you can see people are patrolling. Occasionally people come out with wands and start whacking around the air. There's some dogs, like poochies, that have been brought in and are sniffing the area around.
I knew we couldn't trust Poochie.
At least it's not chain chomps.
Oh no, I guess it would be chain chomps, wouldn't it? Yeah, they're chain chomps. It makes more sense.
Fool.
What do you do?
I'm gonna wait until 8 PM.
All right, it's 8 PM.
Wow.
Has anyone come out?
Not really.
Anyone named Janet?
No, you don't see Janet.
Okay. I'll stick my stealth cloak on and, like, approach the building.
All right, roll alertness, covert, stealth.
Maybe she didn't see it.
That'd be very annoying if after all that she just didn't see it.
I mean, the police probably took it.
14.
Alright, you can sneak up wherever you'd like to go. Although not in the building, that would be a different check.
Okay. Well, if I can go wherever I want to go, then I'll
Anywhere outside.
Starting with the entrance, just kind of go around looking through the window, seeing if I can see Janet.
Alright. Roll alertness perception.
That's true. There's canonically now a window that leads right there.
Yep.
12.
Alright. You see Janet, and she appears to be looking out a window.
Ah. Okay. Are any of...
I'm your subconscious. Listen to me.
Are any of the police also looking at the window that she's looking out?
No.
Okay. I'm going to... Making sure I'm in her line of sight, just kind of take the license plate out and wiggle it around, and then put it back in my cloak.
Numbers!
She kind of
Ooh.
jumps and screams for a second. And she says, "Shh! What are you doing?"
Getting your attention.
He says, "Well, you certainly did that. Who are you?"
I'm an acquaintance of Jumbo Rezcow.
Who?
Man.
Turns out it's the wrong person all along.
We found the Bible you left in the church.
He says, "Shh, keep it down." Okay. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
I assure you, I would not ever have anything to do with the Bible. Those things are blasphemous and go against the glorious Koopa Empire.
So you're saying we can't talk here?
I am saying that I have no idea who you are. So you say you're my friend. Prove it.
How?
You have the
I
Bible
don't
on you?
know.
Buy her dinner.
Tell me something about our shared interests that only someone who has these interests would know.
Guys.
It's a riddle. It's a riddle, guys. Check if she's wearing any jewelry or something.
Okay, I look.
Alright, roll either charisma perception or alertness perception.
Man, I talk about Mushroom Jesus way less than I did in book 1. Otherwise, you totally would have something to say.
12.
Alright. Well, you see that she's wearing, she doesn't appear to have anything that suggests that she's a believer or anything like that. At least nothing obvious.
She's neutral.
Any idea what I should say, guys?
Well, we're not there, so...
Roll an intelligence, knowledge, religion check if you like.
6.
Well, you don't really know all that much. You know Mushroom Jesus is a guy and Mushroom Satan's a guy.
Okay.
You did saw the angel pile.
Yeah.
And you saw a live angel. Give information about that. It's in the obelisks.
Is she for the obelisk or against the obelisk?
Well, everyone is for and against a obelisk at the very least.
The people who know about them.
Yeah. Indeed. Well, I know about your enemies, the kind that would pile up the angels.
She says, "What?"
I'm just gonna be spectating. Just gonna be spectating.
And I know about a certain Mushroom Jesus.
Oh boy.
She says, wait,
mushroom. Jesus.
hold on. You said you saw a bunch of dead angels?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well,
Everyone knows angels aren't real.
no, they are. They're real.
How do you know this?
Because I saw a pile of dead ones in a mushroom.
Where?
In a mushroom Satanist camp.
Are you one of them?
No. Do I look like a mushroom Satanist?
Well,
You're not even a toad.
Look, there are people who would
Just
love to know
Describe what
all
the angels
about
look like.
us.
I get maybe.
All about, I've heard rumors that there's still some mushroom Jesus worshippers around, and they might be working with some angels or something. And how do I know you're not a cop or a Satanist trying to suss that out?
Describe what they look like, maybe. I don't know.
I do so. I describe the angels in great detail.
It says, all right, you've piqued my interest at a minimum. What do you want?
I feel. Would you have brought the Bible with you?
You had to have said it beforehand.
Repeat the message.
What do we want?
I want to see.
Just say like we found the message and we
Like
tried to come find you.
I want to lose my zebra powers and have proper angel powers if possible.
Oh yeah. Well, a friend of mine has some dubious powers that he'd rather replace with holy ones.
Okay. Well, Father McFlibbity would be able to do something like that.
Do I remember Vezcal saying that name?
Roll intelligence willpower.
9.
Probably in passing. Like, you wouldn't be able to recall the name yourself, but since you said it, you recognize, like, that it's a thing. That you've heard before.
Oh, that... I'm sure that Vezcal's mentioned that name before. He's a friend of
That's
his.
possible. Huh. Well, in that case, I'm definitely interested in meeting you guys. Look, right now, there's some weird goings on in the post office.
Oh.
But I can arrange someone to meet you and escort you to meet Father McFlibbity.
That sounds agreeable.
So just hold on a moment. And
I hope we just build up this lore in the game world about this ghost that keeps terrorizing everyone.
So she goes back and she writes a time and an intersection. She says, midnight tonight, come here. There'll be a person waiting for you.
Can you be more specific than person?
A boo. You'll recognize him when you see him.
Okay. Thanks for your help.
She says, no problem. Just keep your head down.
Okay, and I leave.
All right, and you make it back. And you pay the 3 coins.
Tell me the crazy guy isn't on the same bus.
He's still on the bus. He's always on the bus.
Worst part is he just gives you the exact same speed as last time.
Guys, what if Princess Peach is actually Mario's mother? And every time he says things, he always ends with, but that's just a thing. Every single time.
It's a nervous twitch.
Anyway, you make it back.
Hey guys.
Hey.
So how'd the meeting go?
A little difficult, but She mentioned Father Flibberty or Flopsy or whatever.
Oh, finally, Father McFlivity. I was looking for him ever since we got here. Well, then we got preoccupied with stuff. But
I've
yeah,
never heard of this Father
that's the reason why I went in the church in the first place, where we find the Bible.
Yeah, well, she's friends with him, and we've been told to meet a Boo at midnight at the post office.
No, at an intersection that she wrote down.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. That.
Oh, like, are most of the city streets alright for us to walk around in?
You don't know.
Well, I'm asking Van, if you noticed.
Well, there were police outside the post office.
But, like, while you were getting there, you didn't notice anything special in terms of police presence?
They had chain chomps?
Like, all over town?
No,
just around the post office.
Yeah.
Alright, I think... Alright, if we lay low, it shouldn't be a problem, it looks like.
How far is this intersection?
It's the corner of Mushroom and Fireflower.
That doesn't help.
It would cost you a bus ride.
Oh, no.
If we were to walk it, how long would it take?
Couple hours.
How far is it from the post office?
Oh, decent ways. It's the other side of town.
Okay,
That's handy.
that's what I was wondering. I'm gonna stay here and work on this thing, this book translation.
Alright, that's fair. But I definitely want to go. So,
I'm gonna come so I can see cool stuff.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I'll go as well.
Alright, you keep the safe place. The place safe, Jakey boy.
I gotcha.
Alright, so you guys hop on a bus. It's going to cost 6 coins one way.
I have the money. Oh, I definitely do.
Wait,
Right.
no, wait, guys, I'll pay for it. Don't worry.
Really?
So 6 coins round trip. All right,
No, 6 coins each way.
each way. All right, let's see.
Is it each or?
Each.
So it's 18 times 2.
People are going.
Who is going?
Yeah, where 3 of us is going. Me.
Yeah, everyone except Jakey boy.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
chip in for the first half because I don't have that much money. But this is
I have literally 2 coins. I'm not
Rezkow has
using-
185.
hey, this is going towards my duty to comrades.
Alright, fair enough. Have a plot point, Jakey boy.
Yes.
Have a plot point.
So how much are you chipping in?
6 the ride there, so 18. 18 coins.
Okay, so you all right? That's all right. Thank you.
Alright.
You're all right, Jakey boy. You're all right.
And you're
I do a
creepy
little.
and weird.
See, now you see why I like the guy so much.
Jakey boy is the most lovable of you guys.
Wow.
What are you
Oh,
saying?
man.
I'm not lovable. Wow.
Alright, so what do you guys make it to the intersection.
Mm-hmm.
And midnight approaches and a boo floats up to you. In a top hat and a monocle.
Oh my.
Oh
Fancy
man,
ghost.
classy. I sweat.
Hello there.
I present the license plate and say nothing else.
And another boo.
I see.
License plate.
My name is Barnaby Johnson, but you can call me Mr. Johnson.
Oh boy.
Right.
Are you related to Big Boo?
No.
No relation.
If you want to be, you can.
Oh. That means he's related
I
to
tip my
Blue.
hat to everybody.
I don't have a hat, but I'll give a curt nod.
Well then,
So I heard you know where Father Flivity is hanging out at?
presumably.
Presumably.
I stare at this guy.
Runes appear on his forehead. Oh
Well then,
So are you gonna get us there?
if you'll follow me, I will take you to where you expect to go.
Mysterious.
Thank you.
I'm gonna start just walking off in that direction after tipping my hat to everybody again.
All right. Do you want this to be related to your golden mushroom or no?
Sure.
Okay. Siri's gonna take you to, we'll describe it.
Okay, so I'll take you to a there's a sort of, hang on, I'm trying to think of the words. The words have gone. There's a building on the corner with that's it seems like a rather indescript building. It's not very it doesn't really stand out very much, except for the door frame, which is a slightly ornate frame around the door with a little brass sign saying Golden Mushroom Gentlemen's Club. And I will walk up to the door and provide the secret knock, which is knocking 3 times, waiting 4 seconds, and knocking once.
That's excellent.
All right.
I'm really glad this is defined.
The door opens.
Later.
Can I memorize the knock?
Roll intelligence discipline.
Alright. 8.
You have a decent idea.
Okay.
Well, you're not sure entirely on the timing, but it's 3 knocks and then 1 knock. Okay, so you guys walk in, and it's a gentleman's club. So this
is too fancy for me.
It's quite a lovely area. And I assume you show them behind the counter and in through the back?
Yes.
And down into the basement, presumably.
Absolutely, into the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely into the basement.
Which is substantially less fancy, although it does have some fancy armchairs.
Well, the basement is rather large, yeah, and it has armchairs, and there's a bunch of people there, as well as a door in the back. And you see Father McFlippity there.
Oh, finally.
He says, "Is that Jumbo Rescal?"
It is!
Me oh my, I thought you died in the war.
I remember how you petitioned for me while I was in jury trial, Father.
Yes, you're a good boy. And
Totally
did you go to
forgot about
jail? I thought you died in jail.
There's no way I'd die there.
Oh, that's good. Things have gone weird here.
I noticed.
But it's good. There's angels now. We were right. Even a father has his doubts sometimes, but we were right.
I talked to one when I was abroad.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
they knew me by name.
That's strange. They know everyone that I've talked to by name, too. That's really weird.
You know, it's like you told us. They're watching
What's your
us.
name again?
Rescow.
All right, Jumbo Rescal. I thought you died in the war.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
A single sweat drop rolls down my face.
Right in the middle of her face.
I like that you're becoming the sweaty character of our group. It's
I just kind of develop random personality traits because I don't have any.
I don't think sweat is a personality trait.
definitely a quirk.
Sweats.
So how
profusely.
can I help you, son?
So
Have you heard about the angels?
I have, and that's why I want to find you. See
Oh, well, there's some angels you can talk to if you'd like.
here?
Yes. This is where the revolution is.
My face just lights up.
Is booze and cars here?
Because
Do you actually ask that?
No.
Okay.
see, in my travels, I ended up getting corrupted by a force, but the angel I talked to said I could have it replaced by something
says-
more appropriate.
Oh, you need to do what I did. I
Mhm.
made a deal with the angels, and now I'm a holy knight. It's
Oh
quite
my
nice.
gosh.
Technically, it's Sir McFlippity now rather than Father, but either way is right.
I'll call you sir from now. Don't worry about that. So are they like around now?
Oh, would you like to meet one?
Oh yeah,
So you know about the angels.
I do.
Well, come with me then.
All right.
And he waves you all to the big door in the back. And he opens it. And there's a big staircase leading down into like a series of corridors.
Don't even
They look like a reappropriated sewer system sort of thing, but it's been cleaned up quite a bit. And he says, "This is where we live now, the holy knights of Mushroom Jesus. Have you heard about Mushroom Jesus?
I have many
He's
times.
quite wonderful.
You know, I keep telling people that too.
Me too, and people just don't listen.
I know. Well, I managed to convince a few people abroad. That'll make me happy.
Oh, that's wonderful. We gotta convert the people, otherwise we'll never win."
Well, it's not so much that the one wins, that otherwise they'll suffer forever if they die.
Oh, no, no, no. The angels, they grow more powerful the more people believe in them. So we'll never win if we don't make them more powerful.
Oh, really?
Oh,
But,
yes.
But by seeing angels, don't people just not automatically get it?
Well, there's other forces. People have choices these days. I don't really like it.
Me
It's
neither.
quite unfortunate. And there's more and more people going to those Satan people. Because they're just fighting against King Koopa, but they're doing it in the wrong way. Not in the righteous way.
Don't worry, I swear I'll go back to those evil people. Make them pay.
Well, we'll see what happens. First, you've got to talk to an angel.
That's what I
He
heard.
turns to the rest of you and he says, do you guys know about the angels?
Oh yes, we saw one. Red cow. They're pretty cool.
Well, they're more than cool. I would say they're good.
Yes, yes, I agree. They are very good.
And he leads you down and you see a group of angels kind of wafting around.
Hanging out,
As
drinking
they
a
do.
Pepsi.
That's
They're not
right,
really
little
hanging
animation.
out. They don't really seem to be paying all that much attention to the circumstances around them, and you see them kind of walking in and out of walls and stuff.
Huh.
They're kind of wafting around. And
So they
Father... Go ahead.
They look pretty much like what I saw back at
Yes.
King Charles. Okay.
Yes. Except these do not have the armor with the ruined world on it.
Right.
I remove my hat.
And he says, "Very good. Have you met Barnaby Johnson? He's a wonderful man. Very hard in the right place, man."
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, hello, Barnaby.
Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Barnaby. It doesn't realize the name.
It's my pleasure.
Well, and he calls over. He says, "Brother Matthias, would you mind talking to Mr. Rezcow here? He seems to have gotten himself in a pickle. A religious pickle." And then he laughs to himself at his joke.
Religious pickles are pretty funny. I say in character.
That's a really good mental image.
And the angel wafts over to you, and he says, "Rezcow, you've been near death.
Yes. Many times.
You've been near our death.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I was a witness to the slaying of one of yours.
You saved us, didn't you? You let us free. into this world.
I have, indeed, afterwards.
He says, it's so terrible that you had to use such tainted, despicable power to do so.
This is why I'm here, as you probably know.
He says, yes. I had imagined that you would come. I see the mark of the obelisk on you. You can't see it, but it's there. Well, this is a problem. It's hard for me to remove such a thing. You see, the mark of the obelisk is what held us back, and so it is now tainting you, keeping you from us.
That's like the opposite of what I want.
Well, yes. I think maybe we could find a solution.
I'm listening.
Well, if you would you care to become a holy knight, Mr. S?
You don't even have to ask.
He says, then, unfortunately, first we must purify you. And in order to do that, I'm afraid you're going to need to go somewhere that is quite impure.
Okay.
There are places and people that hunt us and kill us and collect our corpses for display in heathenistic practices.
They're why I'm so bruised up right now, yeah?
Oh, you've met them. I see their taint on you now that you mention it. It's like an odor to us. We need you to go find where they keep these corpses and bring one back to us. With a holy corpse, we can purify you.
All right. I understand.
And what of your friends? I see they've been tainted by much the same. This Boo here has been tainted by much the same heathenistic energy. Shall we convert him?
Speaking to you, Jakey boy.
I'm at the place.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I'm
right,
still-
you're gone. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm not
So,
there.
yeah, you're totally all right. Actually, that never happens. And I guess. Oh yeah, he does. He will walk over to Xerix though, and he says, keep an eye on this one.
How rude.
He is dangerous. He could bring about the end of us all.
Whoa, what's that? What that's about?
I have no idea.
I knew it. I stared him.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
He says he doesn't know what we're talking about.
See?
All right.
But keep an eye on him.
Well, Hannah's got that down pat.
Oh yeah,
Don't worry.
I've been keeping tabs on him. Angel person. Don't
Good.
worry.
It is good that we have friends outside of our disciplines, outside of our practices. You seem like a good friend, Hannah.
Thank you.
Hey, Angel Guy, can I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
Really lack of respect. I don't care for here.
Okay, I'm gonna open my rune book to a page and point to a rune and say, do you know what this says?
When you do that, he hisses kind of and moves away. He says, do not show me that again.
Orn.
So you're saying you don't know what it means?
I know I don't know what it means, but I know what it is, and what it is destruction.
Okay. Thanks for the clarification. I put the book
Hannah
away.
was right. Those books were bad ideas too.
I forget, where did we get the books from?
The ruins.
Okay, yeah. It's Magic Man's house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to waft my hat at the angel to see what happens when I make a draft.
Nothing?
Okay. Well, they were floating through the air. I thought it might be something in.
The angel says, I would like to have one of our own with you on your mission. if you would not mind.
I so opposite of mine.
Oh boy.
Take Padawan? What's the version of a... Take Squire Barnaboo with you.
Wow, this
He's
seems
been-
not suspicious.
He's been quite helpful to our order. And though he's not the strongest of believers, he's been nonetheless backing us in our hours of need.
Of course.
You have any special?
Barnaboo, you wouldn't mind, would you?
Of course not.
Have any special talents that are relevant to the situation?
Don't worry, I don't, so don't feel bad.
Oh, you got computers magic.
One or two, and they will become apparent in time.
All right.
Well, this guy's secretive.
Wow.
Just before I leave for this holy quest, can any of you do anything about my wounds?
Please, Mr. Rezcal, a holy mission.
Holy mission, got it.
Your wounds, well, unfortunately, you're too far from our magic to touch.
That's true. All right. All right. You know what? I'll just have to do with. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Yes, there is no limit on time, so if you need to take some time to recover before cleansing yourself, please feel free. This place is your home now, if you would like it.
Yes, I do. All right. I'm staying here for a bit, guys.
Well then.
Stick around, have some fun at the party place.
I'm just
I
gonna
don't know.
continue translating this book.
Well, hey,
Wondering where my friends are.
we got two places we can hang out, though. That's a good thing.
And they're on opposite sides of the city, so you're never
Yeah.
too far from either.
We just need to have like a
Ooh.
phone installed in your hideout so we can communicate.
He says, well, with our magic, there's no need for phones.
What? That's amazing.
Pretty sure a gentleman's club would have a phone.
Well, yeah, you probably have a phone upstairs, but there's no phone down here. And the angels don't really go upstairs.
Understandably.
All right, because there is one person I just gotta like tell about all this. Unless, I mean, I can just stay here, and if anyone else wants to return to the hideout and stay there, they can inform Jakey Boy on what happened.
I could go back to the hideout.
I guess.
Since the angels clearly don't like me.
Okay.
In fact,
I'll
the angels
stay.
specifically request that you not stay.
Oh! Well, in that case, I'll stay.
Oh.
Oh man.
Please,
Oh,
look,
The
gee.
angels
There's a lot
demand...
of drama.
Van, I'm trying to make a cool first impression here. Can you just... Jakey Boy needs to know anyway. Just for tonight.
Fine. But I don't like these guys.
I mean, just give him some time. You come from a place that hasn't been touched by Mushroom Jesus. It's just not in your genetics.
And besides, when one expresses their grievances, they should refer to them by name. Not these guys.
Okay, these
It's only polite.
These angel guys.
I can see you've got a lot of work to come here.
Look, Van is it's a little special sometimes.
Excuse me?
I stare at him.
Really doesn't like to speak about things. I don't know why he's like that, but he has his qualities.
I mutter, runes are my hobby under my breath.
I slap Hannah.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
man. Roll damage.
Violence
I'm
without
proud.
warning is incredibly poor etiquette.
I don't
You
need
should be
etiquette.
ashamed of yourself.
I don't need etiquette. I have a cane.
There are rules for this sort of thing. I'm sure we have a book of them upstairs if you'd like to.
You're gonna officially declare a duel against Hannah.
That would be a terrible duel. Like our two least combat characters fight each other.
That's why it'd be funny.
Watch out! I've got a harp and a pistol. Watch out!
10 paces at dawn is traditional.
Okay, fine. I'll see you guys later. And I slam my cane on the floor, threateningly, and then leave.
Who's gonna pay for your? Are you gonna pay for yourself then? Who is going back? Van? Just Van?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It cost you 6 coins.
Guys, can I have bus fare?
I'll pay for you the whole amount.
Thank
Here
you.
you go.
I take the money and then half and walk out.
At least he said thank you.
And when he's gone, Brother Matthias will say something to you privately.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Can I hear?
Kill them all.
I'm going to try and listen in as well.
Okay.
Roll alertness perception if you like.
Oh man.
5.
Nope.
Didn't think so.
Come on, dice
Good
roller.
first roll.
You can do it. You can do it.
I'm just far too curious.
Come on. Why is Chrome dying now that I actually have to roll? Okay, there. Ooh, really good. 7.
You don't hear it.
I got a 3 on the D12. I'm really good.
Did you re-roll?
No, the D12 is my attribute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 on my skill, so.
I think you can re-roll the skill, right? Or
Not if it's a 1, apparently.
I thought it would. Okay.
It's only a D4 anyway. I wouldn't have got anything good with it.
You never know. Somehow.
Fair.
I mean, it is midnight, so I guess.
Yeah, I think this is a decent stopping point.